Hello and welcome to the Lupus Forum Daily Highlights for EULAR 2024. My name is Ed Vitale. I work at the University of Leeds and I'm also chair of the Lupus Forum Steering Committee. I'm delighted to be here in Vienna to bring you ongoing coverage of lupus content during the Congress. Every morning we're going to be posting these daily highlights covering my chair's picks of the content and posting on our social media channels during the day. So if you follow Lupus Forum on Twitter and LinkedIn, you can keep up to date on all our activities here at EULAR. So today features a number of interesting and insightful presentations that I'd advise you to explore. The first of my recommendations is a presentation by George Shett entitled CAR T-cell therapy for inflammatory RMDs. This is obviously one of the most talked about subjects at the moment, with lots of new data, albeit relatively preliminary. It's also raising some pretty deep questions about lupus pathogenesis and B-cell targeting approaches that I've heard. So I'm expecting quite a lively discussion in the questions at that session. As well as that, there are a couple of poster sessions that have a lot of relevant lupus data in. There's one called Clinical Poster Tours, Systemic Lupus of Old and New Therapies, which includes two posters I'd recommend, one on the long-term anifrolumab usage data, and also phase 2 data on a novel cereblon modulator. And then the other one looks just as good, is called Poster View 1, and that's got a set of good posters about lupus discussing things from deucravacitinib and the Paisley trial to phase 2 data on ianalumab. But my impression from this conference is that I think we're getting data on a good 4, maybe 5 molecules that are in late stage development in SLE that are likely to find their way into the clinic. So these kinds of analyses are really useful to know what the therapeutic landscape is going to become in the near future. There's a few oral presentations I'd like to recommend. These include presentations in the session called Clinical Abstract Sessions, Novel Treatment Avenues in SLE. And here our colleagues are discussing topics like real-world rituximab efficacy, more deucravacitinib data, and also new insights from the ARMS, AURA-LV, and AURORA-1 studies. And those are the trials of voclosporin. That's a drug that's now available in treatment guidelines in many countries. So those studies help with that all-important question of how to use it and which patient benefits. So those are just some of the picks for this first day at EULAR. The full list of abstracts we'd recommend is in the highlights brochure, which you can find at lupus-forum.com/congress. Or you can come and see us at stand S17, where you can pick up a printed copy. Hope you enjoy those picks today, and I look forward to seeing you around the Congress. I'm going to be back tomorrow with some more selections of key lupus content from EULAR 2024.